This is D-Flex, Sketchman16, and I am going to post a little tutorial on using the stripper deck. Stripper deck is a deck that has shaved edges, and I'll show you what I mean by that. What they do is this end of the deck back here is thicker than this end of the deck, and what they do is they just shave down one edge. And so what happens is when a card is reversed in the deck, so we can take any card and reverse it in the deck like so. When a card is reversed in the deck, it pops out a little bit because the shaved edges it's not equal, so it pops out a little bit, and you can find a card like that. Now, most of the tricks that I see on YouTube, when people use a stripper deck, they do this trick where they lose a card in the deck. There's someone selecting and they say, "Look, I'm going to find your card," and they go 1, 2, 3, and they pull it out, and they say, "That's your card." Now, sure, that, well, it's an alright routine, but to be honest, it's obvious. It's obvious you're using a stripper deck from that point. To anyone who knows what a stripper deck is, and even to most people, say, "Well, let me see that," and they'll try and feel it down, and they can pretty much tell that you're using a stripper deck, and that's why I do not like that trick. And so many people use it. It's ridiculous. It just really annoys me. So I'm here today to show some tricks that are subtle, that don't show that it's a stripper deck, but it's still stuff that you could never do with a regular deck, which is why it gets some big reactions. So here we go. We'll go with the first trick here. This trick is what you do is you get someone to pick a card. So they pick a card like so, and I'll show you. It's the Jack of Diamonds. And we're just going to place that card right in the deck there. And we'll give it a couple of shuffles. Okay? And as you can see, the card's not there. I've gone and shuffled it really into the deck there. And it's not sticking out, you can't see it. So I'll just give it a couple more shuffles. Now, how fast do you think I can find your card? See, now you can't see it. How fast do you think I can find it? And this is a question you'd ask them. And they'll probably say, "I don't know," or give, a minute or something. You say, "Watch." I've just pulled that card out of the deck just by cutting with my thumb up in one hand. And that's a very impressive move. Now, I think you can do that with a regular deck of cards, but I just moved it to the stripper deck. With the regular deck of cards, you have to crimp it or something. I didn't like it, so. But yeah, there's one trick you can do. It doesn't show that you're using a stripper deck. It just does something that's really incredible that people just get amazed by. So there's one trick. The next trick is, once again, you'd get someone to pick a card. And this time you take it back from them and you flip it on top and you show them. So we've got the 7 of clubs in this trick. And what you do is you slide it into the deck, and as you slide it in, what's going to happen is when you slide it in, you push hard, another card's going to pop out the back. And you take that card and you ask them, "Would you be surprised?" Now you saw your card go in face up. Would you be surprised this face down card was the 7 of clubs? And what you do is you flip it over and it's not the 7 of clubs. So they're not surprised. So what you do is you go through the deck here and you find the 7 of clubs. There it is. And you say, "Here, look, we'll place this card, the 4 of hearts, we'll place this in a separate part of the deck." So they're separated. And you push it all in and you close it up. As you can see, there's nothing sticking out. And what you do is you give it a cut. And you cut right to that card, that 7 of clubs. And you say, "You remember earlier when I asked you if you'd be surprised if the 7 of clubs had turned face down?" And you said, it was shown that it wasn't the same card. Actually, it was the same card. And you change it using the shapeshifter into the 4 of hearts, that other card. So that's another trick you can do with the stripper deck. Also a very good one. All I did is when I pulled the 2 cards out from the side, I made sure, and it takes a lot of practice to do, but I made sure that I gripped the first card with these fingers, and I'll show it to you here. and the rest of the pack, including the other top card, like that. So it would look like that when you bring it out. You just got to use your finger to kind of push down when you bring it out, and that'll be the face-up card there, and the rest of the pack's there underneath, and that's how you pull it out and you lay it on top. So basically you just gone the other part of the deck you just didn't bring with you. So that's how you do that. Both of those tricks, they're pretty self-explanatory. It's just using a stripper deck, but it's being original. And I'm going to go off on a rant here. People, you need to be original with a stripper deck. You need to take a card and figure out what you can do with it. Just sit down and play with the deck. Figure out different ways of pulling that card out, or ways of changing a card or cutting it. You don't always have to do find your card tricks. You can do like the second trick I showed, where you show that the card is actually can switch into two different cards. So just doing tricks like that is just different than just pulling it out and there's that card. That's an annoying routine. Be original, do stuff that people haven't done before, and you'll get bigger reactions. Most key thing with this is don't let people know you're using a stripper deck. That's why you get people. If people figure out using a stripper deck, then you're kind of screwed. So, but just be original with it. I'm sure a lot of you people are trying to wonder out how I did that in my trick where I got rid of the edge that was sticking out. I'll show you that real quick, and the rest, if you need a tutorial, I'll give it to you. Basically, when you have the card in there and it sticks out like that, all I'm doing is letting go of the underside and pushing it in with my thumb, and it sticks out the underside more, but not this side. So then I can just keep it hidden. I can show, see, look, it's not there, but actually it is. So it's just a way of hiding that card and proving that you're not actually using shaved edge deck. So, yep. If you guys need any more help, please message me. I can post another tutorial, not with tricks, but just tips, showing tips to use with the stripper deck, because, I mean, I just figured them out from playing with them. I'm sure you guys can do it too, but if you want some more help, I can try. So, I hope this little thing helped. I'm just sick and tired of seeing that same routine over and over again with the stripper deck, so please, be original, and I'm open for video responses. I'd love to see what you guys are doing and making tricks with the stripper.